Oh, that's
What's
fun.
How y'all
happening?
doing, man? This is Tap In, No Cap In. This is your boy Con Man, KJN_man.510. That's the Bay. And man, this is basically if you're a blurred and you seen it, then what's your opinion? Today we got an interview with Miss Mia Bunn. How you doing?
Hey, I'm great. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I'm really appreciate you coming on for the interview. This is my long-term friend, Peach. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi.
Everyone.
Meet you.
Hola, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. So we are just gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna ask you a question after I go ahead and talk about how I met you. So I met Miss Mia Bunn at Comic Con in Las Vegas. She has a
Unicorn.
great personality. She has an awesome setup. I took pictures with her. She was very welcoming. She was wearing some very attention grabbing
Yes.
clothing at the time. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, this woman is a life
And
for the
that was
party, no
May.
matter where she at. And I got 3 comics from her. You know what I'm saying? Read all 3.
Hey.
Nice.
And you know what I'm saying? This is what we here for. We here to talk
Now
about
you
her.
need this one with the big booty.
Yeah, I need that one. We know we got your webtoon too.
This.
That's dope.
Yeah. So Jew, ooh, okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll basically start it off. The first question is, where are you from, and like basically how did you get started?
I'm born and raised in LA, and
Shout out to LA.
yep,
Cali?
LA. How I got started in art or just in comics?
Drawing, everything. Just give us your background.
Okay. All right. So originally I was a fine artist. I studied art. I went to school for it too. High school, college, every aspect of art. It could have been, I studied graphic, I studied painting, sculpting, everything. So, but then I kind of settled into painting murals for a living. I was doing that for quite a while, about 20 years, painting murals. I had a partner
Wow.
that I worked with. And then
Wow.
also I did a lot of commission work on the side. And, when things got slow, of course, I had to go get a day job. But still, I continued painting murals. Then after that, also, I forgot to tell you also that I used to be I actually still am, an art model, right?
Oh,
So
wow.
I was an art model for 20 years, still am. And I always modeled for colleges and the animation departments. So many times it was costumed, and I had to do a lot of dynamic poses and get into character, right? It's basically, art modeling is like freeze acting. So it's like gesture, so there's some art models do these arbitrary boring poses, which kind of made me so bored. I've taken a lot of life drawing, so drawing naked people for years and years and years. I got so bored of drawing naked people. Right, it gets boring after a while.
Who would have thought?
Oh, it does. You do it for that many years, it's like, oh my god, not another naked person. So I like drawing people in costume. And so whenever someone would ask me to costume model, I would get excited about that. So I always collected a lot of costumes and different kind of suits. Just, I have every kind of costume. But anyways, long story short, yes, I was a model for a long time. And since I was modeling for the animators, I always coveted that. I wanted to be an animator too. I felt left out because I'm up here, I'm like, I'm a fucking artist.
Say that shit.
What am I doing up here?
I felt that. As an artist, I felt that.
Like, why am I standing up here naked, showing my ass to all these artists out here drawing me, and I need to be out there drawing somebody like me. And I was like, this is getting tired. Like, damn, I need to, like, what am I doing? I was like really beating myself up about it. finally, I told the instructor that I want to retire from modeling. And also, the same time I was retiring from modeling, my kids were about to graduate high school, and a lot of them and their friends are going to dump into the same college that I'm modeling in. So
Wow.
Definitely don't want to be looking at you all.
Not moms on stage.
Abort mission.
Stifler's mom.
Yes.
Mom.
That's
So
crazy.
I stopped. I stopped for a couple of years. I told him, I said, no, I need to buckle down. I want to animate. So I took animation, and next thing you know, I was the student out there drawing the naked people again, and the costume models, and then I also took a lot of digital animation courses, 3D, 2D. So far now, I've got about 6 years now of animation under my
Oh,
belt.
It's a
wow.
long time.
And
That's exciting.
and I use those skills to to create DAFUQ.
Mhm.
So DAFUQ was born in about 2018. The characters, I invented those characters in my character. It was like a character design class, character creation class, or something like that. And I love the instructor. He was so good. If it wasn't from that teacher, I would not have these characters, because he was a hard ass. He really made me go deep into these characters. He demanded turnarounds, backstories on each one, like full on detail on every character. I mean,
Right.
you were not going to pass unless you had, your graphic skills were clean, everything. So he really made me buckle down. So I got it done.
Damn.
He enjoyed all of my characters, my stories, and everything. I was kind of competitive, so I enjoyed being one of the. There was only 2 or 3 people in the class that were just as competitive as I was, so it was always fun. I always look forward to seeing what they had to bring. I was like, oh damn, oh you nigga, like I was like, oh, because I would get excited when somebody else would really put their hard work and sweat into their characters, and have something fun to show, something really entertaining, and have a good story. And so it that kind of energy made me want to, stay on top of my shit. So
Right.
everybody's staying on top of their shit, and that energy was great. So
Yes.
that's when I had a friend. I did have a partner in class, and we both had some pretty solid stories on our characters, and so we worked together as a team on a lot of it. And uh, without my partner at the time, I probably wouldn't have gotten even this far. But yes, he was the one that actually said, when I created the lineup and the animatic, he said, well, might as well turn it into a comic book. You got like over
I
100.
thought that was your daughter that said that.
No, she gave me the premise of the story, but he's the one that said, turn this into a comic book. So he took all my images, and he already had a comic book of his own, so he knew how to do the layout and the setup. So he just took all my images and started popping them in comic form and setting it up and showing me how to use the comic format software, and learning, teach me how to turn it into the pages into PDF. Basically bookmaking.
Right.
And so that was really good. I learned a lot, just on that. And the comic book was great for promotion, because my goal is still a cartoon.
Right.
I'm not trying to hit every single Comic-Con. I don't have to be in every single Comic-Con that exists, because I don't want to live in comic land. I want to have a fucking cartoon. I
Yeah.
want to be Cartoon Network. Fucking comic book shit. Look, comic book, that's all fine and dandy, but there's no money in comic booking. The money is in in the
Cartoons.
network. I want
Yeah.
to be in the
Right.
network.
Streaming.
Yes.
Live
So
show.
yes. So I just need to. I still need to meet the right people. I still need to get in the door. I still need to pitch it to someone. I had a couple of close moments where I almost got that chance, and then it just sort of fizzled out. So there's still one other person. You know, of course, I'm still in touch with Slick Woods
Okay.
and her people. But right now, you know, okay, so Slick Woods and her people, they're very busy. And
Right.
so it's really just a waiting game.
Just
I
for
have
people
to,
who don't know,
yeah.
that's
So,
Slick Woods.
you know, she parties a lot and she's very busy. So trying to catch up with her is really hard. So I'm still waiting. You know, I'm patiently waiting on, you know, from time to time if she sees me post something that kind of
Hold on real quick, me. Am I the only person who don't hear her no more? Is her
I think she's blocking her mic. I think you're
Yeah.
blocking your mic.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you better now.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry.
Are you all good? I just have to make
cut you
sure.
off for
Oh, where
a
did I
minute.
go? Where? Okay.
Go
so
ahead,
where-
Ju.
So just to cut you off for a minute. So y'all just show, as we just showed, Slick Woods is one of the people that one of her characters are based off of. Just a quick second. I don't, you know, before we get into like how you just did that, could you like describe the characters in your comic real quick? Like the characters that are in your comic that you came up with?
Oh, you would like me to describe them?
Yeah, like list their names and stuff and a little.
Oh,
probably.
yes. So the two main characters are Lexi and Pimpsess. Okay, so I'll just give you my little spiel, my elevator pitch. The fuck is about the wretched misadventures of two strippers, Lexi and Pimpsess. That's Lexi right there.
That's
Who are
Lex.
on a quest for easy money, clout, and getting lit. It's a book about Instagram nonsense, SoundCloud rappers, bigger butts, and IG hoes.
Say that.
And I'm basically, you know, doing like a parody, poking fun at you know, their lives and all the bullshit that they kind of get into. So Lexi and Pimpsess are all about an easy come up. And they are strippers, but they lost their job. They got fired. You already read the story. So now they're just kind of they'll totally strip again, but right now they're on the run and they're just looking for
They
quick,
just can't strip at their old location.
easy come up anywhere, any way they can. So the story sort of carries on and on. They may never be in the same location all the time, but home base is always that strip club. There is, you know, the hostel, which is sort of a temporary location now, but we don't know where they're going to be next. So for this first episode 1, that's where they're staying, in the hostel. But for episode 1 is book 1, 2, 3, and 4, or the graphic novel. This book is episode of the entire episode 1. Can you see how goofy it looks?
No, it looks good. No, it looks
I love
good.
the designs. It's
Yeah, it
beautiful.
looks good.
I don't know if you can see it. I'll be back
Yeah.
up. There we go.
Got you.
Yeah, so this, if you get the graphic novel, it's all episode 1.
Got you.
And so I'm currently working on episode 2 and I've actually added a couple of extra characters. I don't know if you know who Richie Mack is, but he's a really funny character that's all over Instagram. He's an Instagram personality. He has a page called, I think it's Rona World, or he's a security guard. That he works as a security guard, but he's always in downtown LA in Skid Row filming all the bullshit that happens down there. And so I decided, since he's always downtown and he's always doing security in some club or some strip club, I am actually going to add him as a character. And
Was that the black dude with the beard on one of
Yes.
the?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna fuse him put him in the fuck world, Rona world and the fuck world together.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay, that's dope. Collaboration. That's dope.
Yes, that's Richie Mack. And
Now, can you tell us about like how does somebody get started in creating comics or starting their own webtoon series? Like, what all goes into that? If somebody was to ask you for like advice, what would you give them?
So if I'm giving advice to someone who's and this is a person who's already an artist, who's already got some drawings and got
They
their
just
character.
looking to start a comic, or something of that nature, or a graphic novel, since you have started there as well.
Okay, so if you got your story, you have to, if you already have your story and you already got your lineup, that's a good thing. Just first start making your storyboard, make your scene, build your storyboard. A comic book is nothing but a storyboard.
Thanks.
That's really all it is. So make your storyboard, but instead polish it up. Don't make it like a rough. Put it in color, or if you don't want it in color, that's fine. I like color. But do your storyboard. Do the thumbnails, make them clean, make them tight, and then you can take those storyboard images and then start throwing, you got to make your script. You need a script. I don't know, like some people just do a story where it's a narrative, but you need a script. If you have characters and they're talking, you need a script.
Now, you told me in order to start a script, right? You said that the main thing that you should focus on when you write a script is what is your character's motivation.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, I listen. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
yeah, go
yes.
ahead.
When you're making a script, or when you're making your narrative or your story, you do want to ask a few questions of each character. What does the character want, and what does the character need?
Is it basically having a character's profile? Like everyone has a background story, their age, what they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The bio on each character.
Yes.
Yes.
And so, but when you're forming a situation, like with your story, with the situation, with all your characters combined, so then you got your situation. What does the character want? Or maybe what are multiple characters? Maybe they're a team. What do they want? What are they trying to get?
Right.
What do they need? And what is the problem? So now you have to create a problem. What is stopping them from getting what they need? What's in the way? Who is their enemy? Everybody has an enemy. Everybody has somebody who's trying. Who's their hater?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a hater. Somebody who's trying to get in the way.
And if you don't, you're doing something wrong.
Right. Exactly. Everybody got somebody who's getting in the way. So from that, but you can, make it exciting. You can add comical relief if you want. It depends on your story. Is it serious? Is it funny? What direction do you want to go?
Right.
So I wanted to go funny. And funny because all of the, my stories are based off of real events.
Yes.
And real people. And many of these stories are built around things that I've watched my kids do and get into. And so if you really think about it, if you say one of these girls happens to be your daughter, right? You'd be mad as fuck. Right? If these girls was your daughter, you'd be mad. You wouldn't agree with what they're doing, right?
Right.
But so instead of me being angry about what my kids have done or gotten into, I chose to laugh about it or look at the funny side and take something that would typically a parent would typically be angry about and keep it inside and not talk about it. I'm decided to turn it into a comedy. Right. Because if you make it funny and because a lot of it is, you can show youth the ridiculousness of their choices.
Yes.
In a comical way. And that's really all it is. It's just showing you the ridiculousness, the things that they give value to, the materialism, all of this all of these things that they get, the Louis Vuitton, this obsession with material things,
right?
That and this obsession with sexual attention, this obsession with wanting to be a BBL, this obsession with, all of these obsession, I wanted to kind of capture all of this, the dialogue that I hear, the things
why you looking around? You look like you snitching on yourself. Like,
it's like when they come in and out of the house, I listen to the dialogue, I listen to the language, I listen to what they say, the shit that's important to them, how they talk about men and dating situations, how how they talk about their friends,
Right.
I'm like, this is good stuff. I'm like,
keep it going, keep it going.
I like this is some good stuff.
I can't write this. I can't make this shit up.
It's real life.
It's real life.
So I listen to their fighting. I listen when they have fights, the pettiness, the fight between my daughter and her friends, the fights between my daughter and her brother, like, woo, they fight. Like they say some horrible things.
So speaking about your characters, can you tell us about like the character design? You said it's based off of real people. Can you get into like, I kind of touched on Lexi already. Can you tell us about the characters that you like, was inspired from?
Oh, yes, that's right. When I remember you were showing Lexi and then you had Lisa Aries. Yes. I based my characters, their looks. Okay, so when I got an Instagram account, that was in 2016. All these Instagram hoes start showing up on my feed.
Not Instagram, but straight Instagram hoes were showing up.
They start showing up on my feed, and they're twerking and shit, and they aiming the camera at their ass, and I was like, oh my God, these are the kind of characters I need to invent because they annoy me the most.
Comedy.
I basically made characters that I wanted to talk shit about. So I created Lexi and Pimpsess. They represent those IG hoes that you want to talk shit about, right? And what I did was I injected the personalities of my daughter and her friends in them, right? I put their personalities in them, but I took two Instagram models, Lisa Aries and Shakira Cakes. I don't know if you saw.
Or again, this is Lisa Aries, and then we're gonna show
Shakira Cakes. So
she's gorgeous.
Yes, she is, and that round face, and she just really curvy, she's perfect body. So, Shakira Cakes is I used for Pimpsess's look, except I exaggerated it a lot.
Yes.
And then of course the other characters, the guy characters,
shout out to my boy
Todd and Jay Stacks. It's a little blurry, but you can kind of see them. Todd, can you guys see them clear? Because I don't.
It's a little blurry, but yeah.
It's a little bit blurry.
So the chubby guy and the skinny guy. So actually the chubby guy has my son's personality. That's so Jay Stacks was actually my son's old his first rapper name, and then he changed it.
Oh, wow.
He changed it because there were too many Jay Stacks, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say I know a Jay Stacks.
Right, there's so many, but I kept it Jay Stacks because it's so common, right? It's, these typical basic SoundCloud rapper, right? Jay Stacks and Todd, right? And so and then Todd is actually a real friend too, and the dude's name is actually Todd. But Todd is Jay's best friend, but Todd is a liar. Todd likes to
exaggerate things.
Todd likes, he's the kind of person that whenever you're someplace public, he'll just start talking about his life. He'll just out of the sudden start talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna open up me a skate shop, and in about 2, he just starts talking about what he's about to do, and he ain't done shit.
Oh, right? So he be capping.
Yes, he's always capping.
Big
right? So Todd will just start talking about shit that he always acts like he's got a lot going on, and he ain't got shit going on. So he starts talking about what he's got going on, and he's got these shifty eyes. He's always looking off to the side to see who's listening to him, right? So that's Todd. And Todd has his mother and brother. His mother is a church lady, and he has other. Right, his mother is like a, what do you call it, a fake church lady.
Oh, she's Christian.
Well, she pretends she's a Catholic church lady. So she's this kind of lady that she likes to use people, and she's always talking about praise the Lord.
She's a Christian.
So basically, that's where she got it from.
She's a Christian.
That's where he got it from. Like,
she's a Mormon.
That's funny.
Right.
Are you ready for Jehovah's return?
She's always talking about praise the Lord, and she's always doing the worst shit. So
that reminds me of that
Friday.
Friday scene.
She ain't no Mormon. She a Christian.
Right.
Stealing from the church.
No, I'm just
exactly. Kidding. So that's Todd, and I do have little funny stories and skits. They are like the comical relief, and
I fuck with Jay Stack, like me,
and they're like allies of the girls. Jay Stacks is the only one in the group that has his shit halfway together. He's the only one. He's the only one that has a car, and he's the only one that has a driver's license. And he's the only one that has a job. So everyone that actually has a job. So, but he's always the driver. He's always the one. He's the voice of reason. He's kind of like, so if you think of like Family Guy, he would be like Brian.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So he's the only one that
that nigga's
kind of normal.
Civil.
Right? The rest of them are just crazy. So, and what else? Oh,
Tara.
The rest of the characters. Tara. Now, Tara.
That's Slick Woods, correct?
She is modeled after Slick. She is.
I figured. I did figure that.
Did you see? Yeah, and
the artwork
even the cartoon ones. So that's
the
more
cartoon.
Realistic.
That is the NFT, correct? This is the NFT.
Yes, that's the NFT. So that image was actually kind of like a portrait of from one of her photos that I drew it from. But there's a lot of other images that I just made her more cartoony with the cigarette, with her attitude, and that's her attitude. So here's a fun little fact about so Slick Woods. How I know Slick personally is that she went to high school with my daughter, and they were best friends. Actually, she was my daughter's first best friend in high school, and they spent an unnatural amount of time together. They were together so much, I was actually kind of worried. I actually thought they were a couple. But
leave it up to
I
Slick.
think that they might have, I don't know. But they were together a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Slick is Slick, right?
Right, exactly.
They were together a lot.
You don't get a name like Slick from nothing.
And I was always looking for, I couldn't even find my daughter. And then finally, I would look for her, and then Slick would be calling me saying, oh, she's fine. She's with me. I'm taking good care of her, Mrs. Bunn.
Taking care of her, huh?
Yeah.
Him named Slickback.
So
say the whole thing.
Yeah, so they were together. They've been best friends since high school. They were really, really close friends. I don't think they're best friends now. I think they had a lot of fallouts over different things. They were doing hood rat shit all the time. They were always doing
hood rat shit with my friends.
And they had fallouts over some of that hood rat shit.
Got you.
So then Slick got swooped up by Rihanna. Rihanna discovered Slick, and she became her muse, and she started modeling for Fenty and Forever 21 and UGG and Balenciaga. I think there were some other brands that she was modeling for, but I think those are the major brands were Fenty, Balenciaga, UGG, and Forever 21. So, she looked out so hard, like she got picked, but she always had this wonderful exotic look, which, you know, I think you'd be an idiot not to have her if you were someone famous. She's like, no, you're a model. Fuck
when
that.
I first seen her, she reminded me of like Eva Longoria when like she was on America's Top Model and stuff. Like when she first came out, when I first was
right. She has that look.
Her approach to the model game,
unique, very unique and different.
Yes, and even in fact, when she would describe her, when I said, "Who is Slick? What is she? Which friend is it? What does she look?" She says, "Oh, she's the one that looks like a Bratz doll." She said she's real skinny and she looks like a Bratz doll. She has like a face like a Bratz doll. That's why she has this exotic look. And she does have a face of a Bratz doll. So, and that's, you know, so anyways, that's how that goes. And I believe they're still in touch. I mean, every once in a while, you know, Slick will kind of, you know, poke her head into our lives to see what's up. You know, Jerry was in a car accident, and it was a very nice gesture. She came to the hospital and brought her balloons and stuff and food. So she came to visit her in the hospital, which was really nice. And that was just like a year ago. So, you know, and whenever I share any kind of video that has that Slick where her character is there, she gets excited about that, and she will do a reshare, which is will be helpful. Yes, so she does do
her sidekick. Slickest sidekick. Who did the phone come from? The phone is hilarious.
Yes, I got to tell you about him. Okay, so the cell phone's name is Lonnie. Lonnie is like a cell phone app, like Siri or Alexa.
Oh, okay.
Only he's Lonnie with the voice of obnoxiously, he's a gay or trans black man. And
Will snitch.
You know,
he is tattletale. Quote unquote.
Yes. So he is the trans character on the phone, Lonnie.
That's gonna be so funny.
Why did I name him Lonnie? And I gave him the attitude.
That's the perfect name for him too, though. Like that, when I think of the name,
hey Lonnie,
all like the characters that have been Lonnie, they is him for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you a little story about there is a real Lonnie, and Lonnie was in class with me in one of my early animation classes. He was studying animation, or actually storyboarding class. Lonnie wanted to do a play. He was doing a storyboard for his play, and he asked me to help him do the storyboard for his play. Lonnie is an ex-ballet dancer.
Oh, wow.
Right? So he's a black ballet dancer. And actually, I made Lonnie look just like Lonnie. I did that because Lonnie tried to fuck me over. So anyways,
talk about it. He's coming for you, Lonnie.
I made Lonnie out of somebody that, yes. So
talk about it.
I did a lot of artwork for him, and I did almost more than half the storyboard for his play. And, you know, he asked me how much I wanted to be paid. I gave him the cheapest price, right? He didn't want to pay me anything. He got his panties in a bunch because I asked for payment and got angry.
Wait, asked for payment? I thought he asked you what was your price.
Exactly.
I gave him
but he didn't want to pay.
He didn't think I would actually want it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? He really tried to act surprised that I actually wanted to get paid. He's having us drop everything to show up to meetings over this play and all this. And I'm like, dude, you know, this is gas, this is time.
Yeah,
and you don't want to pay anybody. He wants everybody to do all this work. And, you know, he's like, well, my instructor told me that I have to have leadership and make sure that everybody comes to the meetings on time and in person. He wants everybody in person. He wants us on time. He wants this. And I'm like, he's asking for a lot. I'm like, okay. I said, when you're asking people to show up and to do free things, I mean, you're going to have to compensate them somehow.
Yeah.
You know,
I know I didn't bring up the right picture for Slim for Tara, but I just want to go ahead and show that this is what the character actually looks like. So just in case, you know, I did do my due diligence, you know what I'm saying?
That is the Tara, right? Yes.
So speaking about your brand, can you tell us about your link tree, like some of the stuff that you got for sale, like some of the things that they can buy for your brand from DAFUQ?
Oh yes. So if you go to DAFUQ.com, I believe it's I can't remember. Yes, DAFUQcomics.com.
I got you.
Go to DAFUQcomics.com, and I don't know if you have any of the imagery there, but I have hoodies, I have books, posters, and hoodies, and keychains. Currently, that's my daughter. Yes, I got her, and that's a friend of mine's daughter, and that's my daughter's friend, and my daughter does the voice for Pimpsess.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did the voice for Pimpsess. You don't know. Not for the animatic, for the last one, but she's gonna be the voice for Pimpsess from now on if I can get her to act. So that's the iconic keychain. There's DAFUQ keychain. I got to order some more of those. I still have a few left. I'm waiting for some money dump so that I can merch up again.
Gotcha.
On some of the smaller things. But yes, I am going to be at the LA Con. That's coming up. I know a lot of my friends are at the New York Con. They're at the New York Con. One day I'm going to make it to the New York Con, but you know, that's
and just so you know, when she pull up,
hey,
this is how she pulling up.
Okay, we see you.
Yeah.
We see you.
I got my tan going.
Character.
She ain't coming to play with you.
That was my sister behind me there.
Your actual sister?
Yes, my actual sister.
Oh wow.
Yep. That's Dina. Yeah, she came to help me. She's really good at selling my stuff. So whenever she loves to, she's really good at selling merch. And especially, when I was busy working, she was selling my other products. That was so great, you know, to have somebody who's really good at that. And it also helps to have two ladies at the booth.
Do you think that we can get them a sneak peek of the episode for like webtoons?
Oh, yes, the webtoons. I do have a webtoon. I don't know if you went there. So far, I think right now I only have book 1, book 2, and 3 in there. I don't think I have put book 4. I haven't webtoon. I've kind of fallen back on that. I haven't really given it any love.
Gotcha.
Main reason I don't put webtoons up too quickly is because I really want to sell books.
Gotcha.
And so if I got a webtoon up, they're like, well,
right, then you need to buy the book.
Right, I ain't gonna sell no books if I got the webtoons for free, right?
Right.
Webtoon goes after I've sold these enough. You know, when I sell out of these copies after a while, then I'll, you know.
Okay, that makes sense. Though.
This is just a sneak.
I'll make it free.
It's not a full episode. We ain't gonna show y'all the whole thing, but this is a sneak peek of kind of like what the fuck.
Make sure y'all go tune in, boy.
Or you could go to YouTube and watch the animatic. If you go to YouTube, the animatic has the voiceover.
Yeah, no, this one has the voiceover.
We definitely gonna have her link available. Go to her Instagram, link in the bio to all access her link tree, so you can get to all her platforms, and make sure y'all go support because she.
Thank you! Yay!
She out here, man.
This some bullshit
for real though.
The fuck?
Maybe he doesn't know.
Oh, he's gonna know.
Open the fucking door! We live here!
We ain't order no hoes.
We live here, bitch. Where's the bathroom?
Could you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was a little preview of what's to come. You know, make sure y'all tune in to that for surely.
Yes, man.
Thank
So
you.
They did a good job too with the voice
Yes.
acting and everything. Was that your daughter first time voice acting?
That she didn't do that one. That was someone else.
Okay.
She's in the more for episode 2, and from now on, she'll be the. I have her for a lot of my ads. You know where they're pulling comic bitch, cartoon ho, the two girls pulling the tug of war.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's doing that voice there, and I played Lexi in that one that you just heard.
Oh.
I was the one.
Okay.
Open the fucking door.
I didn't know that was you. That's dope.
That was me.
That's dope. That's crazy. I didn't even recognize it. You must have played it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was trying my hardest to sound like a whiny.
Yeah, you spelled that.
Like, because I was like trying to sound like sort of like I was white, but you know, like I want to be ghetto, but I'm also white, you know. Like,
What's that little chick, Bad Bunny, whatever?
Right,
yeah, perfect.
You're trying
yeah,
to get that little,
like you know
Whoa Vicky.
you
What's it,
always
Whoa
get
Vicky?
that ghetto fab white chick that wants to hang out with all the black girls.
Whoa Vicky. That's Whoa
That's
Vicky.
Lexi. Yeah, so Lexi's like.
Wait, what's that shit from Hustle and Flow?
So bad.
Y'all
What
remember
about me, dude? Like movie,
Right.
my guy. What about
I'm in charge.
what goes on in them cars, dude?
She's like a Nicki Minaj wannabe.
That's what I got from when her character does give off like the earlier Nicki Minaj when she used to do the two-tone hair.
Yes.
Definitely gave me like a old school in adult Nicki Minaj.
She wanted to be Nicki Minaj. She's just, you know, she's trying so hard.
She definitely the one, because when y'all do leave the comment, like that one panel, she the first one who took a picture. I was mentioning that to him. I'm like, soon as they got to the hospital, she pictures.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Selfies.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Pimp says be on the move though. As soon as it's time to go, Pimp says doing the move. And like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna get caught.
Yeah, Pimp says she's all about business. She wants the money.
Yes.
Lexi wants the photos.
Lexi wants the fame. Pimp says
flex.
wants money.
Yes.
You feel me? Yeah.
All right, so we about to get into some of these tap in, no cap in type of topics. These are the lightning rounds. We got some videos and stuff for you. We're gonna start off with, I think this one right here.
Paying for her drink?
Yeah, they are. You find an old man. Sugar daddy. A sugar daddy. Someone buys it for me. You have to either pop a titty.
You be popping titties for drinks? Damn, I ain't never had that happen to me.
I'm trying to see what that be like.
80%. Someone else buys them for me.
Who's someone else?
A guy.
So how are you getting these drinks?
He wants to offer you drinks.
Interesting.
People buy them.
Who's people?
Just random people who come up to me.
If you're not buying your own drinks, how are you getting drinks?
My good charm. My lovely personality.
What person?
Look at her face. She knows.
Oh, that's cute.
So is it tap or cat? Are women taking advantage or are men desperate? I want to hear y'all opinions.
50-50.
Men are definitely desperate.
50-50.
Men are, I feel like 50-50, but men are
are
definitely
women-
desperate.
But there are women who go to the bar and automatically, they're not going to buy any drinks because they know damn well somebody's going to offer a drink. And so they
I've
sort
heard
of wait for
circle
that,
talks
right?
prior to get ready to go to the bar.
They do wait for that. If you're going like myself, I usually buy my first drink. I will buy my first just to get started. If the guy offers me a drink, it kind of depends on the guy. If he offers me a drink, I'll accept. But I already know that if I accept this drink, I'm going to be glued to him all night. And
Right.
if I don't want to be glued to this guy all night, I won't accept the drink because I know he's going to think, oh, okay, that's going to buy me about 5 dances and about 20 conversations. I'm like, I know how to get away. All right. So I'll go ahead. I'll let him buy the drink. I'll give him a couple of dances. I'll give him a little convo. Then I'm going to go to the bathroom and then you're never going to see me again.
That's a fact.
Right. That's really
So
how I do it.
Peach,
That's how
what
you
about
say.
you? Do you go to the club with no money already expecting men to just
all the
cash out.
time, all the time. I ain't gonna lie.
Straight up, that's my guy.
So are you going in there with the intentions to take advantage, or are they
Not
just
to take
desperate?
advantage. It's just I just felt like it's kind of automatic. You know, men will do that. And then you, Mia, you let go of your guy. Like when I find a guy that's gonna buy me drinks the whole night, oh, you staying with me? I'm gonna get my drinks in. You feel
Oh
me?
shit!
You want to dance? Shit, let's go.
You're here,
Two tequilas,
folks.
please.
That's nice. That's nice. Oh, I will let if he's my date, of course he's gonna buy me drinks all night. But if he's not my date, I feel a little weird. Like I don't. Sometimes you might run into a man that's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and he gets a little butt hurt.
Yeah,
he gets.
that's when I be dipping.
And when they get butt hurt, their egos, they can get kind of angry and start harassing you or bothering you.
All right, well, let me talk my shit, because I feel like let me talk my shit, because for me,
you better not be one of these people.
I'm not at all. But I'm just gonna advocate for the men that, for me personally, I'm not gonna put. Okay, same thing. Like, okay, if a woman goes on a date with a man, her thing that her value is her putting out, right? I'm not gonna be putting out on me, just me, you at the bar. You feel me? Oh, like if I meet you, then basically I gotta pay commission just to have a conversation. Like I gotta buy you a drink. For me personally, that makes me feel like.
Are you talking about a date?
No, I'm talking about me, you at the club. If I'm trying to holler at you, why do I have to buy you a drink just to have a conversation?
Well, for me, it doesn't go that way all the time. Like I don't expect you to do it, but if you do it and you want to keep on doing it, I'm allow you to do it. But I'm never gonna be the one to be like, "Hey, you gonna give me a shot?" You know.
But if you know the brother trying to holler at you, though, isn't it disingenuous to take the alcohol?
Is it necessary?
Oh, you don't plan on trying to fuck with him for real?
Because
wait, you guys both asked a question.
Go ahead, Ju.
Actually, I don't know if other women do this, but I never ask for a drink. I just say,
yeah, I've never asked for a drink
either. I usually just say, I'm thirsty. I'm going to get a drink. I will go to the bar. I'm going to go get a drink. He has that opportunity to offer or not. If he doesn't offer, he can definitely not expect any, you know what I mean? I'm not obligated. Nobody's obligated to anybody. Okay. There is a small amount of obligation. When somebody buys you a drink, you are obligated now. All right. When they buy you a drink, you're actually obligated to kind of spend some time.
I know some women don't like that. I know some women that's gonna hear that like, nah, that's
well, for me, whenever I go to the bar,
it's just a good judgment. You know what I mean? No, just
now. The only time I feel obligated is if he's ugly. Okay, I do feel obligated if he's
ugly. Privilege.
Oh,
why else
ugly privilege?
Right? It's like I already know.
He buying
the
a
only
drink?
reason, like I'm giving him time and conversation, not because I'm interested, but only because you bought me a drink. Now, if I was really truly interested in him,
you just want to be polite.
I'm all in. I'm all in. It's like drink or not, we're gonna vibe. If I'm into him, we are vibing, drink or not.
So, Ju, do you buy drinks at the bar?
I don't drink, so I ain't buying no drink.
Hey.
Right, we can have water.
I like that logic.
I have before, but that ain't.
What you can
I
do
don't
is
do that.
You can buy me a water. Like you buy.
That's the only drink that I'll ever ask for, because water be expensive sometimes.
As a man, if we in the bar and we talking, and it comes to where drinks are about to be served. I mean, as a man, and I'm chopping it up with you, and I want to keep you right here for a conversation. I'd be like, let me grab that for you. You feel me? But like, I just be like, hey, let me get you a drink. If you get a drink, and I walk up trying to talk to you while you getting a drink, or you in the line, then I'd be like, let me grab that for you. You feel me? And then I talk. But I'm not that dude that's gonna just be like, hey, how about you drink for a conversation? No, it ain't going.
No. Not it's not like that.
But way, but you know how we.
You guys probably won't experience that level of rejection because you're good looking. Okay, you guys.
Hold on.
Okay, back it up.
Look,
don't
you
hype
guys
them up,
won't
please.
experience that, but you guys don't know. Like,
don't be a hater, okay?
No. But a guy that's not good looking, and they exist.
Those are the main people who do those things. Those are the stereotypes.
Sometimes look at I've been, I get approached by some creepy ass old ass like niggas that like, ooh, you know, goddamn
Uncle
well.
Joe.
Women like,
Walking in Uncle
He
Joe.
said, you know, goddamn well.
like
That
you know,
you and me ain't about to do this.
Okay, so hold on. All right, don't women
like-
always say that it's not about your looks, it's not about your money, it's not about all that? So if an ugly nigga approach up, it shouldn't be about audacity, like he got the
Not from the
audacity
jump.
to come holler. What if this brother got the most amazing personality that you ever done encountered?
That
You
you
feel
will
me?
have
well,
witness
if
the
he's
personality.
no, he has to be interesting as fuck. If he's interesting and intriguing, and if he has something that he could teach me, if he's interesting as fuck, if he has something real going on, not no fucking jive turkey. Okay, I'm talking like
Fucking no J cats.
Not a giant turkey.
I don't know fucking jive turkey, but I know I'm showing my age.
Yeah,
But yes.
Dynamite. That's what.
Right, no fucking jive. What happened? She blanked out.
No,
I
she
gotta
good.
blow my nose.
Oh, sorry.
She's a lady.
But yeah, no jive turkeys. But when they do, like I am polite, I'm cordial. I have gone to these bars where, you know, I don't know if you know about the Townhouse. The Townhouse is a bar where old players go, right?
Hey, that's
But I
what
like it because they have
Sorry.
I like it because they have two places. They have two rooms. They have the back room where they have a DJ that plays trap and newer music. And then they have the front room where they have a live band playing Frankie Beverly shit, like playing Aries and you know, like a really good band. And you got ballroom people dancing ballroom, dude, niggas in suits and shit. And people are, you know, dancing disco out there to Frankie Beverly, and it looks so beautiful and classy. But you know, a lot of these old players are dressed so elegantly and they look so nice and they're very friendly and very classy, and I really appreciate that. You know, they're classy in their approach and everything, and so I appreciate that level of classiness. And
yes.
So I go there because I like being treated old school, you know, with that old school
With
chivalry.
respect.
I appreciate that, and so that's why
Chivalry
I go to
is dead, folks.
old player bars, you get to have that old-fashioned chivalry. If you go to these newer bars, you don't get any of that. And so that's
yo, check
why
this
I
out, bitch.
right.
You looking bad as fuck today, mama. I'm just saying.
I see you with your Balenciagas.
Man, I'm be on Instagram listening to the new
old
pickup
players,
lines.
their pockets are bottomless pits. They really is no amount of drinks they will not buy you. These dudes spend the money.
You should apply this to your
They
next
spend the
episode.
money. And
You should apply this to your next episode, Mia.
I'm serious. These old
You
players,
should.
man.
You gotta learn them something, you know?
Why everybody dropping their camera?
I know.
I started a chain
It's a
reaction.
trend.
I apologize.
But so I used to go there because I like, and then I could go to the back room, and then you got, you know, girls twerking and busting down out in the back. So it's the dancing goes from ballroom to twerking, from you know one extreme to the next. Right, I love it though, you know. And then they even have an outback patio where you can go smoke, and then you can chill, and that's where you can kind of, you know, guys will, you know, kind of get to know you. You can sit out there, you know, you can get a smoke, you could just chill or cool off or whatever,
right?
And you're out of all of the noise, and you can take your drink back there and just chill, and then you can have a nice real conversation.
Yes.
But it's hard to have a conversation on the dance.
So
It's hard to have a conversation at the bar.
So are we calling this tap that men are desperate, or are we saying cat women are taking advantage? Like, we gotta take a vote. It's gotta be one or the other.
I want to
know
say
it's 50-50, but one gotta lean more than the other.
Men are desperate.
I
vote for that.
There's the men are thirsty out there. It's some thirsty
Hella
ones.
thirsty.
It's thirsty men, but
what women do you know that will go and pick up?
But
see,
the thing is, when you ask that, you're giving us. I can't really say it's absolute because there are a lot of thirsty women.
It's 50-50 in my opinion. I've experienced.
Because I see.
But you're making us choose to pick one.
Literally going in
That's
there
what he do.
straight up.
Stuff. Like,
I've seen women going in there naked damn near naked.
Right. You just heard old girl saying she's showing titties for drinks. Like,
She said her
Right.
class.
yeah, come on.
Like,
Popping titties
no,
out for drinks, like
I've
that's
seen
desperate too.
That is I've seen women.
That's
going in
broke.
their- like, so that's broke, naked. Like, what in the world? And seeing how they dance like they're on the fucking, like they dance like strippers. Like, these women are dancing like strippers, and you're supposed to be a regular woman
With no
at a
pole.
bar, and you're up here dancing like a stripper. Like, what in the world? Like, I'm not doing this, you know.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna vote women, or I'm gonna say women are taking advantage, because that any men, right? First of all, women, y'all get approached every day, even if y'all not even outside.
Because men are desperate.
There's men in y'all DMs 24/7. So if a woman is literally going out, I'm going outside with the mindset that I don't need to bring money because men are going to pay for my drinks. Then you already are going out with the intentions to take advantage, because men are going to do what men going to do. You are a beautiful woman. A man is just being a man by trying to approach you. And every man knows that I need to show some form of transaction.
I mean, this can go both ways, because our intentions are, okay, I'm going to go out with no money because I know there's a desperate man out there willing to pay for my drink.
That part is out of pocket.
Well, that's true.
Now, you go with
Exactly.
and you can still buy your own shit. That's different. But if you
we
go out
can.
intentionally with nothing to get something from people, that
But
you
like we spoke about earlier, we don't be asking men to buy us a drink. I would literally be at a bar and a guy would be like, "What you drinking on?" I'm like, "Tequila. Let me get two." And that's how it happens. I didn't ask.
Well,
I'm just sitting
also
there.
remember, you are really beautiful. Not every woman is going to get a man. Okay, not every woman is going to get that kind of attention, and you know it. Not every woman.
You beautiful too, Mia. I just want to give you your flowers too. You know what I'm saying? You got it going on. You know what I'm saying? You a full house.
But what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying
talking
is
about?
not every woman's going to get the attention you're getting. Okay, you probably the best looking out of your friend group. You know it.
All my friends are gorgeous, but I'm speaking from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? You asked me a question, so I'm answering from my own perspective, what I have to go through and stuff like that.
So there's a lot of men that are willing to throw away their to lose their not going to say pride, but
dignity.
Yeah, pride. I would say their pride. They will lose their pride for you. Okay, they were like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot my shot. Fuck it. Okay, they will do that. Okay, so I know there are men who are like anything for the beautiful woman kind of shit, but they will do that if you are that fine. Okay, if you're not that fine, they're gonna treat you like you're not that fine. So it's just remember Kevin Samuels when he talks about the sexual market value. Okay, Kevin Samuels is fucking absolutely right when it comes to sexual market value. All right, what is your sexual market value? And you got to know that. If you know what you're working with, you're gonna know what you can get. And that's really all there is.
That's why I told you I ain't cocky, brother. I'm confident, brother.
What's your vote, Joe?
So you could easily run circles around a guy that has low self-esteem, right?
Vice versa, though. That's why I keep saying 50-50, because if y'all only knew my inbox, like my DMs.
Listen, I agree with the 50-50. It's Boom that's over here.
You know what's funny? I always end up wanting the man that's already married.
Because you feel he already.
That's a whole nother topic right there.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother. You feel me?
Tune in next week on episode 5.
You know,
starring live with Mia and Peach.
It's like, because you know what? You know why I like the one that's taken? Because he's not thirsty. Because he's not.
Those are the main ones that are thirsty.
Oh, no,
the married men
be.
Married men be doing a lot of backdoing.
Baby.
So let me tell y'all. Let me put y'all on game. So like my so y'all all my partners know I've been in the military. So my OG, I call him my OG. He was my Sergeant First Class. I ain't gonna say no names, but this man literally told me that he gets the most pussy because he has a marriage ring. You feel me? So it's like
a wedding ring.
When women see that, they see something that they can't have. So instead of like the men that's approaching them, they gonna go after the dude that's already took. Cause he must have.
And that's
something.
the females with bird brains.
It's crazy.
And there's a lot of them.
Also,
There's a lot.
When a man is married, or when he's been in a long-term relationship, that's a good sign. That tells you
so he know how to be good to a woman. He know how to treat
that
her.
That just tell you he know how to hide shit.
Well, it means that he's got some level of
Big-ass
responsibility. Like he knows, you know, that he has
Priorities.
Responsibility. Yes, and so, and especially if he's married with kids, you know damn well he's like, he's solid. He's a solid nigga. Like if you're married, you know, and you have lived with somebody, it means he's also had a lot of experience
Dealing with
living with a woman. He's got experience. Men who have never lived with a woman or never, you know, I always like it to know that you've lived with women long enough to know them well and to understand them. If you've never lived with a woman, you will never understand them and you'll never get them.
Never.
So you have to have lived with one at least 5 years in your life. If you've never lived with one at least 5 years in your life, I don't want to even try, because I know it's going to be a disaster.
So, but are you talking to a man to date, or are you going there to find somebody to smash? Because the more than likely the married man is only gonna smash. He's not there to date you.
No, if this man is over 40 and he has never lived with anyone, there's something wrong with him.
That's fair.
There's something wrong with him. If you're over 40 and you have never been in a long-term relationship and you have never lived with anybody, it's something wrong with you.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
There's something psychologically or mentally wrong with you, why you cannot connect with someone. Why you have the
some people are just really introverted though.
Inability to intimately connect with anyone. And if you cannot
stupid.
But like people though, I don't like living with unless we like on some serious shit. It's different. But like if we dating strong though, I don't want to live with you because sometimes I want to go home and I don't want to be around you. And
well, my grandma's been dating her man for years now, like over my grandma now, and they don't live together. He just comes over every night. Yeah. And he stays at his house, and he just comes over every night, and it's been like that for more than 10 years. And that's how I need to live. Leave me alone.
Night, you feel me?
No, I'm telling you.
Way, bro.
I was gonna bring my grandma to
My husband been married for years, bro.
I literally just got married. I got married, but we don't live together.
See, that don't make sense. Y'all, you need to be on the Steve Harvey show because
I got married.
But look,
how you married, but you don't live in the same house? What you mean?
No.
Watch this.
Sometimes they marriage might last longer because of that.
I'll tell you why.
Better that
because this is a remarriage. Okay,
all
right.
So he's still on a trial basis.
He's like, all right, you know this nigga.
Right, no, we this is a remarriage.
We've been down this road before.
Yeah,
we know each other. Territory.
Well,
like I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you.
When we separated, we enjoyed living alone so much. It's like we still care about each other and we want to support each other, but we just don't.
You can't hang out every day.
We don't want to be in each other's face every day.
That's how it'd be like, and that's why a lot of relationships be ending because y'all be in
we got two votes. We got one vote for men are basically desperate, and then women are taking advantage. So we got two 50-50s. One of y'all got to choose. One of y'all got to say is it desperate or advantage.
Choose, bro. That's what's wrong.
You got to choose.
Can I choose 50-50?
No, you
can I choose 50-50? That's only because you made us choose one.
All right, so look. All right, so bet. We ain't tapping or capping on this one.
Boom. Remember,
it go both ways.
It depends.
They really do go both ways, though.
Okay,
you see,
that's
we don't
fine.
know what the
I get offered drinks, and I'm a dude.
All right, so look, and I do too, but it don't be from women. So that's not my fault. You know how that shit go. That's just not. That ain't my. Nigga, I said I get approached from drinks. I said I get approached from drinks. I didn't say I take the drink. That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, damn.
Hold
You out.
You live in a whole different generation, brother.
What's the next subject, my boy?
Hold on.
So
Who's
in
this?
the younger arena,
What's up?
arena.
Tori.
Sorry.
What's up with it, Tori? Thank you for tuning
Tori.
in. My boy.
Okay, bet.
Oh, we got a tuner. So
Yeah.
in the younger arena, I will say that the younger arena, the men are desperate.
Okay. All right. So
In the younger
basically,
arena.
all right. So we doing tap things. That's two. That's
In the
that's two
younger
right there.
arena. When it comes to young women and older men, oh, they definitely taking advantage. The women are
Tap in.
I highly
Agree.
agree.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
young women, older men, the women are taking advantage. If it's a young man, young woman, the young men are desperate.
Thank you, Tori.
We appreciate you.
Oh, what'd you say?
She
says 50-50. That's fine.
50-50.
All right, so look. So now we on to the next subject, tap or cap. Deja, if you like to. Peach, can you read this for me?
You can read it since you messed up on my name. Go ahead.
I can't read, bro.
My baby daddy got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test and my son failed. He put the results in my mailbox. I forgave myself for cheating, but he's being petty. He's been my son's dad for 8 years. Why ghost my child? How to fix this? Okay, can I start?
So
this?
is it tap? Is it tap that he's being petty, or is it cap that he's being petty?
Please bring that back up.
He's being petty. He's being petty respectfully.
Did y'all catch what she said? This is her being petty. I forgave myself for cheating. That's toxic.
Read the whole thing, bro. Read it slower for him. Read the whole thing, but read it slower for him.
Bro's like, my baby daddy got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test, and my son failed. How did your son fail?
Because that's not the daddy.
He put the results in my mailbox. Okay, I respect that. I forgave myself for cheating, but he's being petty. You forgave yourself.
No, she needs to stop.
Did y'all catch the two puns in there?
Listen,
my son failed. Not that I failed. My son failed. She put it on her son for failing the DNA test.
No, she's not taking.
So he's not the father.
For her actions. She's not taking responsibility for her actions.
Accountability is a motherfucker, boy.
So she didn't take responsibility. So if he decides he doesn't want to be in their life, that's
all right. That's his all right.
He has every right. Yeah, he has every right to walk away.
Right to get out of their life. She used him. She's already taken enough money from him as it is. She's wasted his time. And if he
I feel like men should be reimbursed after these years wasted.
So I feel holy for that situation. I've been in this position, bro.
No, she's not.
I've been in that position, so I
feel like honestly, they should put out a law. In order to receive child support, you have to have a DNA test first.
Yes, that's
because y'all wasting too much time.
Right.
Fingers.
Honestly, I feel like the father should know. You when you see a child, you know it's your child. You know, if you're in this relationship, it's because you're in denial. You know damn well.
And greedy and selfish.
You know, if
not necessarily, because me and bro, I guess we got a little bit of the same DNA. Because this little boy, look, even to this day, he is about to be 8 years old. We just reconnected. You feel me? Me and his mom. You feel me? But bro looked it like me. I had baby pictures. Grandma even was like, bro, he looks like you, dead on me. Like if I had a scan, bro looked it dead on me.
But he didn't look like. So she's messing around with another dude that looked like you, I guess.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Basically, we either have some of the same genetics or whatever. But bro, that baby still to this day, bro, look like me.
Wow.
It looked like I could be his daddy, but it's like I ain't the daddy. But I know where bro coming from. I chose to stick around for a little bit, but then in the midst of that, stuff got a little complicated. He started holding me to statures and standards as if I was the real father. At the same time, trying to incorporate him into this, but trying to put me on a pedestal. And it's like, hey, I'm doing a privilege. Like this is a gesture. I don't have be here.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't have to.
That's
So
You're doing.
even when we
you
broke
know,
up,
you're being.
it was trying to do duties as a dad. You feel me? When we broke up, she started trying to treat me like, oh, you not messing with me, you can't mess with the kid. But then
See,
started.
that's the shit I don't fuck with, bro. Yeah, I don't fuck
Yeah,
with.
she was trying to play games with your emotions, using the child as the weapon, which is the worst thing ever.
A lot of women do that.
Though, and growing up and coming back and apologizing some years later, I do appreciate that she realized she was the wrong. You feel me? Not a lot of people can do that. Like I said, accountability is a motherfucker. But I've been in that situation, not the child support part, but I got treated like a daddy when I wasn't the daddy.
That's dang.
Right.
And that was the drama part, not the just being
we
the dad.
all collectively are saying that she capping.
She capping hard.
She's capping.
She's selfish.
That's cap. That's cap.
Capping. Oh.
You good. You definitely good. Okay. In other news, this is one without a video clip. How y'all feel about this?
Oh, that's just Kanye trying to raise some cane again.
No,
Kanye just trying to make people talk shit.
Is Kanye in the right, or is he?
I feel like there's a meaning to it.
Okay, talk about it. And I think that's crazy because you know where you from, and y'all call them Howley, so that's y'all know how your people feel about it. But I just want to hear.
No, I feel like who talking to me?
You
go.
All right, so here's my take. All right, I always felt like remember Black Lives Matter was all over the place.
Of course.
A little voice inside me always said, why are Black Lives Matter? Just the word, just that sentence.
That shit bothered me.
Maybe if they put Black Lives Matter too, that would have been.
I don't like that sentence, and I'll tell you why. Because it implies that we don't. The fact that you have to say it is pathetic. All right? It is so pathetic that you have to. Who are we trying to convince that we matter? We have never not mattered. We have always.
I think that's what Kanye is trying to do, though.
Every
flip it right around.
Our lives have always mattered. So the fact that you're running around saying Black Lives Matter, it sounds pathetic. Like you're running around with the assumption that nobody thinks you matter. Don't think like that. You matter. You always have. Get that shit out of your head. Don't walk this world thinking that the rest of the world thinks you don't matter. Fuck that. You matter. Just, you don't have to say it. To say it means the moment you say Black Lives Matter implies that you didn't before.
And I feel like that's the message that Kanye is trying to do a reverse on with the White Lives Matter. So that's what I was going to get to.
Yes. So, and also he's doing it to show everyone the ridiculousness of the fact that someone has to say someone's life matters. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It is ridiculous. You have never not mattered. You don't have to say that your life matters. That's pathetic. That's begging. It's like begging, oh, please make me matter. You
never supported the Black Lives Matter movement. It was always a scam to me.
So I'll chime in. I actually have friends who are in the Black Lives Matter. I actually have been in the, the protesting and all that stuff in the Bay Area when, everything was going on in the streets, because of the shootings and all that. So with all that being said, I actually disagree with most of the cast members, which is fine. But the reason why I disagree is because you feel like you have to say it because if we talk about any time, rather that be us being taught in history that, you just get taught that you're a slave. You don't really get to learn your full history or how we get depicted in the news or how you could be. I mean, like I said, I've been military. There's military dude who's been shot or who have been police harassed and brutality. And just off the premises of him being black. So the reason why they say Black Lives Matter is because they kill us or we get shot down or we get misrepresented on such a high scale in difference to other cultures. It's like, bro, why don't we have the same privileges as Americans, as other Americans that are live in this country? Why do we get treated as if our lives don't matter? It's not to say when you say two, it's because, like you said, it should be implied. Everybody else's ethnicity is, oh, it's already implied. Yes, this person's lives matter. But when people look at a darker skinned complected person or a black person, they're like, oh yeah, like I don't really give a fuck about you because of propaganda and how we look in the world.
But also, you got to make your life matter. And also,
That's what I was about to say.
The reason why cops will so easily kill blacks, because most black people don't have life insurance.
Facts.
All right? Black people don't invest.
Average black person do not.
They do not buy the expensive life insurance. White people do. That's why they don't. They will kill a black person so much faster than a white person because they have life insurance. We don't. We don't buy insurance.
What would be your defense in the Rodney Kings and the you know what I'm saying, the talking about what's bro's name? Why is this escaping me right now? Rodney King. We talking about help me out, Joe. It's hella celebrities that's been
Rodney King, Oscar Grant. You got
well, not Oscar Grant, but I had the name of my mom.
No, but what? No, I'm sorry. But your question again is
Tupac. You get what I'm saying? Like people they know that have money that still get shot at, still go to jail, still get beat up. They know they got money. They know they celebrities, but they still treat them on that same route. So how does that apply to those people?
Well, you know, as far as rappers getting killed and or famous rappers, I know that there's you know, a lot of corruption in the music industry, and you know that's another issue when it comes to the music industry and the corruption there, and who gets the money after the artist is killed. But when it comes to, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I just feel like, you know, imagine, so you say, if you say the word, or even if you wear the hats or wear the shirts, you're sending this message out to white people or people who I guess felt America. That you didn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you think that by making this statement and showing it to them is going to make them feel any different?
I understand that. And that's a strong question.
Do you think they're going to feel any different? Like now, and then also,
they feel like they down. Every friend I have a lot of white friends here in Vegas. So every white friend I have, they went and bought a shirt. I've never bought a shirt, but they went and bought a shirt. All of them. And guess
they're buying the shirts
to do. Come show me. Like, I don't give a fuck.
That's not solidarity.
That they felt, oh, I'm down, bro. I'm down with you guys. You feel me? I was
just
outside.
Because you're walking around with a Black Lives Matter shirt, it's just that you paid $25 for a shirt. It's not solidarity.
Not at all, bro. When they came and did that, it was like when
just so y'all know, she's naming people who have been killed by, you know, police. Just so y'all know. I just don't know if y'all know that, but
Oscar Brown, motherfucker.
But a lot of people have, yes, the police have killed more than enough people. Okay.
Black Lives Matter.
So it's about the statement, like you know, the statement of Black.
I'll bring
Lives
it back
Matter.
up for him. I'll bring it back up for him.
We were talking about Kanye West, and I just think that he's showing how it's ridiculous.
Exactly. I got that.
He's showing that it's ridiculous that you have to even try to convince someone that your life matters. All right. You don't have, like, that would be like me trying to convince I'm not gonna try to convince anybody that my life matters. I know my life matters. You know your life matters. That's all you need to know your life matters. My life should.
So my thing is, I understand that, right? I understand that. I can have that sense of pride. I can have that sense of value to say that my life matters. But if I don't get treated as such, then how else to me, this is a sign of survival, right? I am trying to advocate for my own life because too many people that look like me are getting killed at disproportionate rates. So it's like, I am telling the world, hey, motherfucker, I'm human. I'm human. I bleed like you. I live like you. I live in poverty. I already got a hard life. Why y'all killing people that look like me? So it's like I'm advocating for the Trayvon Martins, the shit. You get what I'm saying? These are young kids.
Oh yes,
being
absolutely.
killed. You get what I'm saying? For no reason, just because they're black. So it's like you have to say.
But we noticed already. The thing is, we already know this.
Remember, and this goes deeper into that because even with cops, when they do target practice, all the silhouettes are black. So it's like you're also mentally training the mind to shoot a black person. You get what I'm saying?
That's
to me. You have to tell the world, yo, my life matters. And if the history of black people, where we have been bombed, mass incarcerated, slavery, police brutality, embarrassed, propaganda, put in movies as thugs, pimps, and all, you have to say, yo, I'm human too. I'm a person. My life matters. So to me, yeah, go ahead, bro.
They already know you're a person.
All right, so if y'all don't know,
they already know
y'all all keep saying we gotta tell or say. Fuck telling and saying anything. My biggest thing with that whole program was we gotta show motherfuckers. We can say
we know our history.
We can keep saying this shit over and over, but until us as a people, a unity, we gotta show them. And
move about it
with the home, like Michael Jackson said, man, it start with the man in the mirror. You feel me? We ain't gonna never get no respect for motherfuckers if we ain't giving ourselves none. I love our people, but I'm one of them motherfuckers that's a realist, my boy. You feel me? How we gonna ask for something we ain't give it? You feel me? That's why I was outside. You feel me? I got hit with beanbag bullets. I got shot with rubber bullets. I got gas, and then I went to jail that Friday for weeks. You feel me? Protesting with my people. But you know what I saw? I saw a whole lot of motherfuckers that was out there for the wrong reasons. They saw opportunities to go loot. They saw opportunities just to make riot and noise. Motherfuckers wasn't. It was a good 30% that was there for the purpose, and it was a motherfucking another 70% that was there for the problem. And it was ridiculous to me, bro, because we're not showing it. We out here conflicting with ourselves as protesters and the police.
You gotta raise your respectability.
You feel me? Exactly, bro. And put yourself up there on the pedestal if you want to be treated like that, my boy. Because you got to walk it like you talk it.
Say we only have a handful of blacks that are very respectable and carry themselves in a way. And then you've got all of these other teens running around doing snatch and grabs.
We got a lot of people tuning
in.
You got
groups of black teens running around doing snatch and grabs on white people, perpetuating the stereotype.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I hate that statement.
Oh, geez, that's a whole nother conversation.
Perpetuating.
It's facts, though.
But no, I witnessed the snatch and grab in Marina Del Rey last week. Like 6 teenagers jumped out of a car, attacked a white man, took all his shit and ran. Like, I'm just like, okay, well, this is the kind of shit that keeps happening every day, everywhere. So I know that poverty has a lot to do with these snatch and grabs.
Facts.
I agree.
But products of their environment for sure.
Poverty has a lot to do with it. I'm so glad they're not killing anyone, but there is a lot of snatch and grabbing going on right now.
Facts.
And,
even stopping, frisking, all that shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, anyways, we can talk about this subject all day.
I know.
Obviously,
can I comment to Grego's response? I believe that's cap, bro. Because when I say this,
which one though? These white folks? You want me to go back to it?
When I say this, bro, it ain't even fuck what they. That's what the fuck. I'm a Malcolm X nigga versus a Martin Luther King nigga, bro. Fuck what they opinions is. Fuck they gratitude. Fuck they approval. That's the fucking problem. We keep looking for approval from motherfuckers that ain't gonna never give it as a whole.
Right.
We need to focus on us. What we approving.
Yes.
What we giving gratitude to. What we giving back to our community. We got enough rich black motherfuckers down to where they can do something. That's why I keep saying, fuck all it is. This shit don't mean nothing to me. I hear niggas talking, blow oxygen every day. It's all about action and footwork. I fuck with niggas like David Banner and Derek Grace too, bro, because these niggas actually putting their foot and their money where their mouth is, bro.
But also, what do you think? No, what we never asked you. What do you think Kanye West was doing?
I feel Kanye exactly how you basically said it. At first, when I first seen it, just like everybody in the world, I'm like, oh, here this nigga go again. He tripping. He on that bullshit. I do believe his presentation to certain situations is a little edgy, but once he give a explanation and it makes sense to me, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Your presentation was a little fucked up, but that makes sense though.
All right, can I?
What do you think?
Let me chime in.
What do you
Okay, so
think?
I actually did the research. So I actually know for a fact that Kanye is again fucking with the Republicans for their agenda, which even with me going to college right now, they even came on my campus talking about what is it called right now? The abortion. They're trying to put a stop to abortion, saying that all the lives matter. You feel me? Even if it's a baby that hasn't been born. And with that being said, Kanye West is basically saying that is the highest rate of Black death, which is abortion. So he's using this campaign or we're using this shirt of White Lives Matter to talk about the stop of abortion. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I think that's a terrible tactic. I don't agree. I'm with Tupac. You know what I mean? Since a man came from a woman, you feel me? You can't tell a woman how to have a baby. You get what I'm saying? But past that, to go back into the conversation we talking about, the fact that I'm gonna go against what Juice said is the fact that we come from a city, right? Oakland. Me and you come from Oakland, where the Black Panther Party started. You talk about having respect for ourselves. We have had the Black Panther Party that all we asked for was to be treated fairly and respect, and we demanded it in the same way that you was talking about. We used our rights to our guns. Hold on, let me finish. We used our rights to bear arms. On top of that, we made sure that we made our demands to the president. We made sure that we was taking care of our own community, that we started our own schools, that we started our own hospitals. So hold on. With that being said, even on top of that, when we had not to say the Harlem Renaissance, but when we had Black Wall Street, we had businesses. What did happen? Black Wall Street got bombed. What happened to the Black Panther Party? They got assassinated. So when motherfuckers try to sit here and tell me, oh, it's about the way we hold ourselves. This is the way about because
it's the reason that happened. That shit like that, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was gonna bring it up. It's the reason shit like that happened, bro. Because now that pumps fear into people. Motherfuckers is afraid to organize. They starting to do it again. It's coming about again now in small portions. But that when they killed off the Black Panther Party, when they did the Harlem Rent, when they did that, they pumped fear into black motherfuckers. Hey, put a group together to oppress us if you want to, and see what happened. That pump fear. That's what I mean. We need to get back to them days where we took care of our community, where we put together organizations for ourselves.
But that's what I'm saying. We
didn't wait.
We have that, but it's just not as popular. Like motherfuckers always want to talk about Chicago and talk about how people do mass shootings in Chicago and shit like that, and they only get focused on for the negative. But motherfuckers don't realize that people in high school right now are being taught to do EMT, to do fucking first aid and get people mouth to mouth because it's so common in these cities for people to get shot at a young age. So they even got in LA right now, they got people who like common businesses that own what is it called, an ambulance, so that they can go ahead and just be the first call to help black people when they get shot. So it's like these things are being put into work. It's just that they don't get highlighted on media like everybody else.
Exactly what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not. Like I mentioned, David Banner and Derrick Grace, these people are doing these things that I mentioned, but we're not highlighting or putting this shit on a pedestal. We still listening to WAPs and
actually, aren't they handing out crack paraphernalia?
Bro, exactly. Y'all fucking president y'all just voted for. This old weird creep ass president. This
crackheads more.
They're going to give people fucking crack kits so they don't go and get dirty and they don't get infected.
I don't know if these people matter, but they're actually giving our homeless black people crack kits. So I don't know.
What the fuck? Bro,
shit. I just feel like there's a lot of bro. Shit's not getting better. It's not getting better.
Bro. We're polluting shit and making it seem like we're helping. We're not, bro. We're not.
What? Okay, I just want to know what does the t-shirt doing for people? I mean, see, the thing is,
it didn't do nothing, bro. It just got a bunch of group of white people rich, bro. They made all the profits on it.
Okay, I'm gonna create a scenario. You are someone that say you don't respect me, right?
Okay. Right.
And you don't like me and you don't respect me. And right. I walk up to you and I say, I need you to respect me. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna respect me now after I said that?
No.
No, you're fucking not. So
Make
you know what
me
I'm saying? It's like,
respect you.
it's like I need you to. You're not going to change how you feel about me just because I said I need you to start respecting me now.
I can't
You were like,
sit
well,
around
why?
though,
Do
you're a troll.
You're gonna be like, yours is gonna be like, well, why should I? I would have to. My actions and how I carry myself over the years
You're a troll,
will
bro.
give you a reason. You would need a reason to respect me, right?
Exactly.
So
give me a reason.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do backflips to show you why you need to respect me. I'm just gonna go on about my business and do what I need to do to navigate in this world the best I can, and fuck y'all.
Okay. Like disrespectfully. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So are we
ourselves
saying that?
as
So we can
group.
move on to the next subject. Are we saying that Kanye is capping, or is he's right? Is tap or cap?
I think he's being silly, but I think it's interesting.
So tap or cap? Tap or cap?
I'm going cap on the presentation. I just think that shit's stupid. Like I feel like
yeah, the presentation was
dumbass
little,
presentation. And them clothes he just came out was stupid. So
yeah, I think that was weird, but it was just weird. I think it was weird. I don't know if it tapping to capping.
No, I'm talking about you saying you want that shirt. That was some extra.
Yeah, I had to turn my head around just so y'all know this ain't a mega head. This is Bay Area. You feel me? So don't. I saw the red hat. I said, let me turn this around just so the people know, man. But yeah, I think overall we called it cap.
Yeah,
That's cap. That's cap.
All right, so for now he's capping. He's
All right,
capping
bet.
until he comes.
Make that shit make sense.
All right, so on to another subject. I don't know if y'all sports fan. Well, I know you're a sports fan, Jew. But Draymond Green just socked.
No.
Mr.
He didn't
Cole.
just sock. Draymond Green has slept Jordan Poole.
He didn't. We don't know if he got slept.
Right, it's a video.
We don't know if he got slept.
Right, they dropped the video earlier.
I got the video. I'm gonna play it. First off, Mia, are you a sports fan or?
No, I don't really follow sports, but it's okay. I'm gonna go get my friend while you guys talk about it.
Okay, bet. I'm really interested in who this friend is.
My little friend. I'll get him.
It must be a dog or something. It's gotta be.
It makes sense. It makes sense, but his presentation is off.
Well, he's kind of a dog.
No, I'm talking about the comments. It makes sense, but the presentation is still off. It just got, bro. You got to present that shit a little bit better, bro. As many people that's bothered by that in the world of your people, bro, you just got to know how to present it a little better. That's all I'm saying, bro. And I just don't like them.
Before you show us your friend, I'm gonna play this video, and then we can go ahead and get in.
She got so perky when she grabbed it. You see her face. She's like, I can't wait to start.
That's Green right there.
Jordan Poole on the side. I so want to know what the conversation was going on, bro. Like, what started this? Look at him. He walking like a town nigga. He done been in Oakland too long.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So that's what's happening at practice.
It's gonna take a lot of conditioning to get up out of that one before the season starts, my boy.
Hey,
true enough.
Neither here nor there. Hey. But yeah, man.
Oh, let's talk about Kanye.
So basically, wait, she back? Hold on, Peaches is back.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome
back. Welcome back.
I love being welcome.
You know I like that.
I did.
That's what's up. You came.
So
back.
what y'all talking about right now?
So we talking about Draymond Green supposedly knocking out
Jordan Poole in practice.
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
So basically, don't go into the next.
Do you feel like he was wrong? Basically, let me tell y'all the backstory. The backstory is that Jordan's been basically running his mouth since he's gotten to the league. He's been, basically talking trash to Green and other players, trying to make it seem like he's a better player. making it seem like they not putting in as much work, making fun of, anytime they make a mistake. A lot of players have said that they have an issue with his trash talking. And I guess Draymond, now that he's having the pressure of his contract coming up, he's not sure if he's going to continue to be with the Warriors. It just came out at the wrong time, and he socked him because he was talking trash while practicing. Do you think Draymond is wrong, which is, cap, or is he cool for, addressing it right there, if it's tap? You know what I'm saying? That's the question.
Hey, if you're going to run the motor, man, you got to expect that motherfucker to backfire sometime.
Shit,
that nigga, if you gonna be a shit talker, as a shit talker, a professional when you do shit like this, you gotta be prepared for the outcome. Everybody ain't gonna go.
That's a fact.
That's the way it is, bro. As a shit talker, who I am, bro, and I know I get under people's skins, bro. You gotta be prepared for the outcome, bro. At any time, man. The nigga wasn't ready.
Before we continue this whole meal, who's your little friend? Because you said you had a friend. Who's your friend?
Oh, Peaches, you came back in time to see your little friend.
Oh no, hell no.
Bro, shit. I've been seeing that motherfucker on your story.
Hell no.
Hey.
That's not
all the way. I almost forgot about it. It's in my notes too, bro. I was gonna ask, what made you buy?
What is that?
Possum?
Is that an opossum?
What made you get a possum?
Who?
I didn't buy him. I rescued him.
From the trash can?
Sounded like he was struggling a little bit.
Them come from that era where it wasn't all about that recording. See, that's another thing I brought up a couple days ago. We live in a generation where
we don't got them back home. No!
Hey, I only see them in Florida when I go out there.
Oh hell no!
We used to shoot them.
Throw it away.
Oh, that motherfucker playing. You different.
Yeah, hella different. She's so excited though. Look at her face.
What? I'm acting like it's by me. Y'all see me? I'm all curled up in my hands. Nigga, I'm like,
so he's a young possum. I got him.
I don't know if y'all remember, but Martin had an episode when he fought one of them.
What's his name?
That shit make me.
Kylie.
Kylie.
Definitely in Oakland.
Kylie. Remember Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Oh yeah.
The possum in Fantastic Mr. Fox. His name is Kylie. I rescued him. He was a little tiny baby. He was
You're not scared.
He was a tiny little baby, and he was trying to cross La Cienega. He was trying to cross a major cross street intersection.
He tried to cross the girl from Proud Family.
But yeah, he was trying to cross. And so I got out of my car and I chased him down and I caught him and I threw him in a paper bag and took him home. And I gave him 5 baths.
In a paper bag at that.
You wasn't scared that motherfucker was gonna bite you?
I don't know how a paper bag held that.
He bit you.
He beat on one skin color.
He did bite me.
Hey, before we continue, if this is cap or tap, this was before we finish it, this was RDC World. I don't know if all the blurs and the nerds that's watching this, they also dropped a clip for Draymond dropping.
I'm just like Mike. I'm just like Mike. No. Hit him like that. I'm just like Mike. I mean, I barely hit him. Shit, this shit hurt. God damn.
Hit him like that, man. Come on.
Nah, coach, come on. Michael Jordan hit you, and what happened next?
That's Michael Jordan.
Y'all won a championship, and I'm Draymond Green. Every year, coach, it's all on me. God damn, that shit hurt.
That's your partner, though, bro. You can't be hitting us like that, man. What's up?
I'll hit you next, Wiggins. But look, he probably just playing. He ain't sweet. Jordan, wait, come
on.
Jordan, knock this motherfucker ass down. Broke my hand.
Chill, man. You need to stop doing this. Why you hit him?
Steph, I'll knock your ass out, too. Them threes don't mean nothing to me. Them threes don't, coach, or what?
Hey, them niggas is funny as hell, bro.
Hey, bro, they dropped that shit within the same day, bro. They hustle was just different.
Hey, bro, them niggas is hilarious, bro. Shout out to Anime House 6, too, by the way. I finally caught it.
Fire.
Niggas is hilarious.
What skit was that? Was that a skit? What was going on there?
Yeah, it was a skit. Yeah. So RDC World, they basically a bunch of black men who are nerds. They do cosplay, they do videos, they do gaming, they do a lot of skits, based off of real world or made up scenarios. They're writers, and they've been in a lot of like different studios trying to get their brand out there. They also have I think it's called what is it called? Their con. I think they actually have a Comic-Con. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, nice.
Forget what it's called, but they do have their own Comic-Con. I think it's RDC Con or some shit. Anyways, yeah, they're basically big out here. So we wanted to give them a shout out. Since last episode we talked about one of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is you know.
Yeah, they dope, but that was funny though. That was a good skit. They dropped that fast. That was hilarious. But yeah, so it bit you. Y'all thought it was over.
What's his name, anyways? You got
his
a
name? Is
his name's Kylie.
Kylie. No
Kylie.
Kylie.
From Fantastic Mr. Fox. You ever seen that movie?
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, remember the possum character in Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I do not.
I do. I watched it.
Yeah, he kind of
Where
lives in the house.
Peach and Mia Bunn from? Mia Bunn.
Yeah, he lives in the house
Peach.
like a house cat.
They want to know where y'all from.
I'm from Hawaii.
From where?
See how you said
Hawaii. Hawaii. Hawaii is how y'all say it.
I actually say it like you too. My friend is from Hawaii.
I'm not Hawaiian. I'm Tongan, cuz you beat me.
Yeah.
But my
She
nationality
black too.
is
Let's. She's black. She's mixed. You feel me?
I sure am.
She Tongan. She said it herself. So
I'm Tongan and black, but my nationality is Hawaiian.
Got you. Okay, so are we saying it's Tap or Cat? Was he right or was he wrong?
I don't see nothing wrong, bro. Like I said,
I don't see your mouth.
If you running your mouth, you have to be prepared for the outcome. These are grown ass men.
That's
so
a
you
fact.
basically on Will Smith's side with the whole.
Hell, motherfucker! I think he was wrong, but nigga, you do what you gotta do, nigga. I'm not mad at Chris Rock though. I'm just saying you gotta be prepared, nigga.
All the time.
For what situation?
Basically, if you run your mouth, you deserve to get hit. Is basically what he's saying.
Well, basically say get ready.
But everybody not gonna take that joke the same way.
Talk shit, be prepared to get hit.
Everybody not gonna take the joke the same way you delivering it, bro. So you gotta understand that. You can touch a nerve. I've learned that. I ain't got hit, but I'm just saying. Nigga,
but it's possible. You can get hit.
I got into altercations behind me talking some shit, but I ain't got hit like that. Just a nigga.
He said like that.
A nigga just get. I'm just saying. I ain't. No. Yeah. I ain't gonna go.
All right. So we got a tap from Jew. I think we got a tap from Mia. Deja, you got a tap.
You keep calling this girl Pete. Deja, you disrespect.
Yeah, I'm logging out. Bye, guys. You guys have a good one. God bless. God bless.
I said Peaches when you first came on.
Nah, I'll handle your ass afterwards. Don't worry about it.
So it's tap though, right? It's tap though, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I guess it's unanimous because it's tap for me too.
Tap,
I'm a Draymond fan.
And you tap in.
I didn't trouble.
Craig was the main one to talk about his name.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
But we're gonna save that conversation for later. You the main motherfucker.
My name's in it, and I'm
hopping this.
Nah, you definitely in it, motherfucker, because you instigated it, motherfucker.
Craig, you just wow.
But by what Craig said earlier,
yikes! Y'all gonna keep going?
No. But like Con said, I'm the only person here using my name that I actually go by, so it's hard for me to call them these names. But we getting there. We just getting it right. We just getting there. Hey, but listen, Con, like Con said, bro, Michelle, I gotta call her Michelle, and because that's her name and that's my cousin. I know her as Big One. So, but Big One, like he said. They said bruh been doing this for a while, so it ain't like it's just one day he got mad at the first time that bruh started cracking jokes. They said this was a prolonging situation. It was multiple people who've been having an issue with his jokes and his ranking and his shit talking. And out of everybody, y'all not surprised. Y'all surprised that the first person to react is Draymond? He known for reacting on the court. He known for being, you know what I mean, keep getting the tension up. So it's like he fucked with the right one at the wrong time. So it was just like, bro, it's like, okay, hey, bro, I'm going through some shit right now. You fucking with me, and I ain't really here for it. You either gonna shut the fuck up or get shut the fuck up. And obviously Jordan Poole was probably saying some shit like, nigga, shut me up then. Shut me up. Of course some shit like that was going on. And that nigga Draymond was like, you know what? This motherfucking team anyway. Hold on. Bam.
Me.
dropped him.
I would like right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Draymond go to another team next year. They already was talking about it. So now this just happened. So you feel me? I wouldn't be surprised if that's his exit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Well, Draymond is being, it is said that he is going to face some type of punishment. We don't know what that punishment is, or if they're, it's just talk right now. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, they keep.
Hopefully, it's just like a fine or something.
Michael Jordan didn't face no punishment.
That's Michael Jordan.
That's
Michael Jordan.
Steve Kerr.
That's Michael Jordan. That's Michael Jordan.
Charles Barkley and them niggas punched on a few niggas.
That's heck of Shaq. Definitely had hands for everybody.
Shaq, my favorite player. So you feel me?
That's my number one player of all time.
That's my favorite player. Before LeBron James, Shaq is my favorite player. I love Shaq.
We'll see. We'll find out. We're gonna find out. All right. So we all said it's all
next season of the Warriors.
Last one. Let's see.
Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. Hey, bro. Hi, look at the. Chill. Whoa, relax. I don't know her.
We got to
No, I fuck with this. She actually cool. She disrespecting me. She just trying to break my phone. I'm drunk too, yo. Yo, like, if I'm maxing this, party's over. What are you saying, yo? Talking about. I was just trying to show love to this.
Wasn't that's what I said about those cameras.
Oh, I remember when that happened.
Go out, it wouldn't have got published.
So that's we was just talking about Slick, and I figured that'd be a good little video to put in since she's in the comic of the fuck. For the new people that's on here right now tuning in, we talking about the fuck comic. This is Mia Bunn, the artist, Arthur the genius, and Slick is a character named Tara in her comic. And basically, she was in an altercation with Krishan. Krishan basically took a video of her at a party where she was trying to show love. She did it without permission. Slick basically hit her camera down, and we all know how Krishan get down. Luckily, it didn't get to that point, but luckily it didn't get to that point. Are we saying Slick was right, which is tap, or cap? She was wrong. She had to throw her phone down.
She didn't have to do all that. Right. One thing that does bother me about celebrities.
I think she was drunk. Wasn't she drunk? Like she.
I have no idea. I didn't hear nothing about that.
She was.
They said that she was drunk, and then Krishan said, "Me too."
Oh, I thought she said drugged. She said drunk.
No, just drunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she definitely was drunk.
When you're drunk, you get kind of,
Well, I don't feel like she's wrong because Krishan would have done the same shit too. So it goes both ways.
I don't think so, because everybody got videos of Krishan when they be out in public.
Yeah, but I feel like
my thing is, though,
I feel like slapping it was too much.
Yeah, that part. Like certain people get on them celebrity status, bro, and feel like they're obligated for a motherfucker to ask permission to do certain things. It's like you're a celebrity, so a motherfucker see you, they're going to whip their phone out and record you.
Right.
That's a natural instinct. You feel me?
Maybe she just doesn't
said something and been like, "Hey,
said no videos,
not right now." And then it would have been up to Krishan to put her phone down. Now she did, and then that's a different story. But you rudely disrespecting, slapping somebody's phone out their hand, bro, that's disrespectful, bro.
And just for the people who don't know, Krishan is Blueface's girlfriend. She's wide known. She's on the Blueface.
They're back together. I saw her tweet.
On top of that, Slick Woods is a model, a very famous model. On top of her being a model, she also is playing on a show called Grownish right now. She's doing her thing. So, shout out to both ladies, regardless of the conflict. But yeah, man, we can continue this conversation. Go ahead. So we got one saying that's cap, one saying that's tap. Like what
that's
she
you can't tell nobody how to react.
That's fact though. People just be in the mood some days,
Well, I mean, you can't tell nobody about to react.
Like honestly, I have my days where I hate
wrong or not.
I have my days where I hate when people like touch me, like when they're talking and they touch, like I will slap you, But there's some days I'll be like, yeah, But honestly, I have my days, and maybe that was just Slick's day.
Okay, all right. So
it could have been our day, but that doesn't just. That
it doesn't justify it, but everyone can have a fast reaction.
That's like when people be like, "Oh, I'm with my people, right or wrong," and then you can still go back later after you and your people ride for this wrong. You can go.
I'm not justifying that it's
and like,
right, but people have their days
wrong.
where they have their fast reactions.
Facts.
You know?
But she definitely wrong. And being who Krishan is, and we've seen her actions, we luckily that it didn't escalate because Krishan a little retarded. So you know,
she's just a youngin. That's all it is. Everybody say this kind of time.
He said,
so Mia, what's your opinion? Do you tap that she was right, cap she was wrong?
I think she was right for not wanting to be filmed, but I still feel like the slap was the phone slap.
It could have been adjusted different.
That was extra. I think it was
okay.
Extra.
So it's cap.
It's cap on the reaction. I just don't.
That was extra. You know.
Nobody, but we know you. We see that you advocating hard for Slick, my boy. We get it, my boy. You don't care. It's right or wrong. It's her way or the highway. I understand. It be people like that. I'm with like that.
Yeah, it's a little extra, but you know, I
let
feel
somebody
like
get into a fight with Chloe.
Give a person warning. Say, I don't want to be filmed. Right. First, say I don't want you to film me. Turn off your camera.
And I understand that too. If she was drunk, she probably was in a fucking.
Jude, let her go. Let her go, Jude.
Right.
God damn.
Don't turn off the camera. Then you get to slap it.
Feel you.
But I was just saying, like, I understand that you probably drunk, like they said. You probably
maybe a heads up or a warning.
Drunk. So it's like I don't want no
camera or I slap it.
All right, so she's saying it's cap because she's saying she didn't have to do all that. I think Deja, fuck, man.
Peace. Just I'm gonna log out. All right, now take care.
Don't do that. All right, no, for real. All right, so you said it's tap. You said it's tap. Jewel, you saying what?
I'm saying she was wrong.
Okay, so
yeah,
two caps.
I accept her actions. I accept. I approve.
Now,
listen, you get in my face on the wrong day.
The only reason why I'm gonna call it.
Yeah,
but they all are though. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason why I'm
gonna call from Baltimore. No, she got some gangster in her. You know anything about Baltimore?
The only reason why I'm gonna call it cap is because she was at a party with all of the people that you know what I mean. It's not like a fan service. She ran up, hey, I'm taking a video of her. Like, I would think that'd be something.
Do they have any relations? Like, are they?
Well, like,
do they know each other?
Moment. It was a fan moment.
Yeah, so like,
fans too. It was a fan moment. She seen Slick Bush. She was a fan.
It's easy to say.
So she was like, "Ooh, everybody else do look."
It's acceptable until somebody slap your phone down.
Right? That's funny. Because I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. You slow my shit down. It's a problem.
But yeah, it's like I feel like a fair warning. If they say, "Hey, turn off the phone," don't film me. Then, they have the chance to say, "Just say, don't film me."
That possum is killing me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, motherfuckers is like they're moving. She definitely should. I don't know if she did. There's no telling if she did or not. They don't never give you the whole story.
Listen, they knew each other though. I think
did they?
Yeah. She wasn't
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure they can probably been in the same fucking room before.
She wasn't exactly a stranger.
Well, so it's like you're around your peers. So I would assume if you're around your peers, rather if you fuck with them on that heavy level, it's like you're around your peers. I would think you wouldn't react like that because it's like we ain't strangers. You get what I'm saying?
Right. But I think she just had a moment of crazy. Like when if you've been drinking and you just have your moment of crazy, I think that's all it was. Just a moment of crazy.
I believe her.
And there's really when people are in their moment.
That's what I'm saying. I could understand that part.
There's really nothing you can do.
Because I know when people get drunk, they don't always look their best. So I'm saying she probably
what they look like.
Help, and she probably looked
because also, as a celebrity, you're very careful about what kind of footage of you gets put out there, right?
Her face was doing the tweet. Look over to the left, and she didn't want that on camera. She was trying to she wasn't trying to be exposed. She did not want to become a meme the next day, even though she technically still.
So basically, we all called it tech cap, so we gonna call it
cap. That's cap. That's cap.
And then the last part, so I can get y'all up out of here. I know we went way over the time we normally do, but we had a special guest. We had 2 special guests. You know what I'm saying? Peach, we had Peach on here. You know what I'm saying? We had Miss Mia Bunn, who appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You just got off work. You know what I'm saying? You hurry up and threw on your makeup. You introduced us to your friend. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you and all your prep time. We also going,
and it was fun. It was really interesting. I love your topics.
Oh,
and I like.
We did that just for you.
I like how passionate we got.
Oh yeah, we definitely was.
Boom is good with the questions. Boom is definitely good with the questions.
I appreciate that. The last thing is literally last thing, not a new topic. It's gonna be the who had the best cosplay of the week. And we have this cosplay. Can you read the name for me?
We got Jay.
At what event?
Picks.
It's not an event. It's just people who do cosplay.
We got 4. What is it? 3 or 4?
No, just 2 people.
Oh, so we got 2 contestants. We want to know what is your guys' vote on who put together the best cosplay costume. First contestant, Jay Flexing Picks with, of course, the classic Jason from Friday the 13th.
Right.
And then the next contestant we have is, me. I didn't have no idea about this, you guys. I swear. So my Instagram King's Design. So if you don't know, man, I'm an artist. I do a little cosplay and everything like that. So
nice.
That's cool.
I did Kakazoo. I did Kakazoo from Naruto. If you know Naruto, he was a member of the Akatsuki. He's one of my favorite members of the Akatsuki, man. So I did this little, you feel me, the other day. So you guys,
that's dope. I like that.
I can't vote because I'm gonna be biased because I know my shit killing, bro.
Right.
I definitely like his.
Why you put
yours
in
the
these
best.
situations?
He know what he's doing.
You gotta toot your shit sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just two. We sometimes we have 4, but the contestants that we had that we could have put on here, we wasn't sure because we've had an issue in the past where we have used a picture to say, hey, we just want to give a shout out. We just showing love to other Blurred members, and we don't want to misuse somebody else's content. So I just used the safest route, which was my partner Jew and another male member. You know what I'm saying? Just to show love. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta give everybody a shout out. This ain't no competition to give too much attention to us. It's just about showing love to everybody else. So between Jew and Jay.
The other one is just the store-bought mask. I
like Jews. I feel like he put effort into his costume.
Right.
I vote Naruto aggressively. I appreciate that. Grego Land, I appreciate that too, man. I'm new to this cosplay thing, man. It's just me coming out of my shell and finally doing stuff that I always wanted to do as a kid, but coming up where I came up as, it was kind of not a thing to do. So now as an adult who just content with being myself, man. I like to do dress up. In October, my favorite month. You feel me? I love Halloween, so you'll see a lot more coming, bro. Make sure y'all follow me. Y'all see
that's right. Halloween's coming. I want to be a costume. I think I'll make a costume.
Are you dressing?
Fun. You get to be somebody else.
Yeah, make sure you share it with me so I can, put you on the next episode and be like, we got Mia Bunn for, a contestant of cosplay of the week. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be fun.
I'll do some cosplay.
I bet.
I think I skipped last year. I didn't do it. Last year I didn't dress up. I think last Halloween was boring. I didn't do shit.
My last Halloween was pretty lit, but the Halloween before that, I actually had the privilege of kicking it with the homie Con. You feel me? He came down here to Vegas. We went to like 2 Halloween events, and it was dope, man. He was Gears of War, and I was actually that same character that y'all just seen. I was that character 2 years ago, and I just re-brought the costume out, and it was lit, man. We had fun. I was actually 2 characters that night. I started off as the character y'all seen there.
He did Green
Lantern. Later on, which is actually dope.
Green Lantern is hard. The Green with the cane, that was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty fire, man. So I definitely had fun with Halloween though. 2020, man. The homie was definitely lit with the boy.
That's
Moana.
Hey, I was thinking
such a stereotypical
Moana
cosplay.
It's Moana.
whatever.
It's all
Tomato,
good.
tomato.
But, all right, so I want to keep y'all too long. So if y'all want to go ahead and sign off and give people where can they find y'all? What do y'all do? What can these people, you know what I'm saying? How can they get in touch with y'all?
Mia,
Ju, go ahead.
No, Mia go first. I'm here all the time.
Oh, I was gonna let Mia go last, but go ahead.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
go ahead.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So follow me on my Instagram, which is DA2_FUQ1. All my content's there, fun animation, and all my links are there too. So just go there. That's where it's at. Also, you can visit the website DAFUQcomics.com/shop, and you can shop and buy all my goodies. So just hope to see you there. Come to the con, LA Con,
What's
coming
the
up
date?
December 3rd through 5th.
Y'all heard it
I'll
there.
definitely be there.
Don't
All
say
right,
she didn't
y'all.
tell y'all.
All right, Peaches, go ahead.
Well, I don't have social media at the time, but I do have my business page, melanin_nails. I do nails. That's about it. That's the only way you can find me.
What city you in doing nails, so they might find your location, people that might be in the same location.
She,
we didn't expose where I live like 12
Yo,
times.
chill out.
She ain't trying to she
Not right now. Just
right
follow
now.
my page.
Just support. You know what I'm saying?
Just support.
Hit her Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Cash App.
Definitely do so. Definitely do so,
Sir,
man.
that's what we like to hear.
Hey,
Go to Instagram. Am I going to I will be in Pasadena in November at Anime Pasadena. I believe it is November 24th to the 26th. I will be there. I will be dressed up in a few cosplays.
Oh, you're going to the Anime Con? All right, that's fire.
I'm gonna be at Anime Pasadena.
You got you a friend.
Hit my DMs, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hit my DMs, man. If you want to go, let me know. It's in November, bro. The tickets are $45 for the 3 days. It's pretty cheap.
Oh, wow.
Bro. Eat
that
that.
is cheap.
That's 3-day pass, $45. Because the early day passes are done. I think it stopped on the 28th of September. They were $35 at first, so it's just $10 more. It's not a big difference. $45, 3-day pass. Pasadena, it's like right there by downtown LA, like 15 minutes from downtown LA. It's dope. The venue is huge. It's live. So if you guys is down to pull up, November 24th to the 26th, I believe, Anime Pasadena.
Perfect.
You can follow them on Instagram under Anime Pasadena. So
it's not far from me. I can go.
That sounds fun, Craig.
Because last year
going?
I went last year and it was.
Peach, where do you live?
They said
everybody want to know where you at. where you at?
What city are you in?
You ain't got to give like the exact location, but you know, business.
She with the mob. You feel me? She got ops out here.
She got ops.
You gotta keep on the slender. You know what I'm saying?
Just focus on y'all and y'all meet up and stuff. I am in a great place. I am with God.
Hey, man.
No, but what city are you in?
Oh my God. And we're going back at it.
Yeah, what city?
I'm addressed as Obito. That'd be raw. What's Obito though? Obito with the mask?
I'm in Orlando.
Okay.
Obito with the mask, or are you fucking with Obito with the little burnt face though? What island you on? She ain't on the island. She was.
I'm from Oahu. Oahu, but I'm in Orlando.
Got you. All right, so Ju, go ahead and sign off with him, man.
Hey man, you already know what it is, man. Straw Hat Doofy, make it do what it doofy. You can follow me on Instagram, Kings KINGZ_designs with a Z as well, 1991. I'm on there. My information is in my bio for all my other platforms. I got other pages on Instagram. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. So all that information is in my bio, but you can go to my art page, check out my work, follow me, and yeah, man, we're gonna make something happen.
I'm following you, right? King's Design?
Yes, you're following.
I am. Okay.
And you just recently followed my personal page yesterday.
Good.
All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Your boy, the comment, KSHN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal Debates. Catch me on the What It Sound Like podcast, where you get your best reviews and interviews. Catch me on the Blurred Cartel. We doing well. And catch me on the Tap In No Capping, man. The podcast, the homies. You see what we doing?
I love the name.
You know what I'm saying?
I love this name. Tap In No Capping.
Tap in, no capping. You know what I'm saying? It's tap where it's cap. You know what I'm saying? We definitely kept it 100. I love that everybody was passionate and everybody showed up. Black people on time. Can we give a clap for that? You know what I'm saying? We wasn't on CPT time. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? This is basically if you're blurred and you seen it, what's your opinion? You know what I'm saying? So we seen the fuck comic and we had to see what the fuck it was about. So
hey,
hey, that I like that. You doing that, boy? Hey,
that boy good.
That boy good, ain't it? That boy good.
But yeah, man, we better sign off, man. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man.
Oh yeah,
shout out to all you guys.
We appreciate everybody.
Y'all showed up,
man. The interaction, the love. If y'all follow, y'all follow. If y'all don't, y'all don't. But y'all saying y'all did, it fooled me. Hey, we love y'all for that, man. And make sure y'all tune in next Friday, same time, same location, man. New topics.
Thank you, everyone.
This is
right,
dope.
man.
Thank you so much. This was what I loved it. This was great. Thank you.
I'm glad. Tell your friends about us.
I will. Oh, believe me, I'll be sharing this page a lot.
All right, y'all have a good night, man. Safe
All right, take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cut the tape.